Little rev battle, you gotta love it. What's happening, everybody? Street here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Stang stories. Now, driving home on my way from work. Funny, we're not getting the crazy lighting effects right now because it's overcast. We are in daylight savings time, so the sun is in a different location. It just makes for better videos when I get off work, and it's amazing. So here you go. I want to thank everybody for their support. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at silverstang707. If you guys enjoy my content, please, I need your support. All right, let's get into this. Now, like the title says, I want to go over my first impressions and kind of show you guys what I find in my oil catch can after the first 1,000 miles. And we are very rapidly approaching that little milestone on the car. Before we get into all that, though, I wanted to share with you a little story that happened this morning. And it was fun. It was fun times. It was comical at times. But you guys know me. I don't, my life's not crazy exciting. So when I get my little moments in my car, it's something that I really like sharing with you guys. And here we go. So I'm on my way to work this morning and just enjoying the car. I hadn't driven the car in about 5 days. Just on my normal commute, and I started to approach a section of road that I really enjoy. Generally, there's very few cars on the road. There's no on-ramps or off-ramps, so there's no worry about cars getting on and off the freeway. It's just one of those spots where you can kind of enjoy being in a Mustang. Located in Mexico, and I followed all rules and regulations of the road. There's no question about that, so don't ask. And as I approached the end of this section of road, I came across a Camaro, and the Camaro was just kind of cruising along. He was just enjoying his drive. He wasn't really making anything of it, but he noticed me, to say the least. So after I passed him, I kind of coasted out and came down the hill, and he just kind of trailed me for about a mile or so. Then of which where he began to speed up and get closer and closer to me. So I basically watched him for a little while. He got closer and closer until finally he just kind of came into view of the camera. And I may have tried to bait him a little bit into noticing me. Once he kind of noticed me, I look over and he's looking at me, and he gives me the thumbs up and goes like this. And it was like immediately, just boom, third. This, however, triggered very badly a TLX. Now, the TLX was very upset that I did this. Very upset that the Camaro decided to join in reindeer games. And so, as the Camaro's kind of behind me, I decide to get into the slow lane and let him get back next to me. We approach traffic. There's no one's going anywhere. So, just kind of shut it down. And as the Camaro came up next to me, the car in front of me decided to slow down. So it allowed the Camaro to just kind of move ahead. Well, the TLX got up very aggressively and got behind the Camaro in order to shut me out from moving over. Got some takers. TLX thought he was going to do something. So once they got ahead of me, I move into the fast lane, and I notice that you can't really hear it in the video, but I noticed that the Camaro then downshifts, and they're waiting for the traffic ahead to move to the side and give them room to breathe, basically. Well, the car in front didn't ever move, and I just see the Camaro get it. The Camaro just opens it up, and the TLX was soon to follow. Now at that point, I gun it too, and the TLX is just getting gapped. Like, I wasn't in front of him yet, but man, I was just pulling so hard. And you kind of see them aggressively move over and then get in front of the other car, and at this point, I am just wide open. Sorry, son, you just don't have it. Gap city tonight, I'm gonna gap. So I pull ahead and I get back over behind the Camaro. At that point, the TLX was, I mean, maybe a foot or two from my back bumper. Like, I mean, they were on top of me, and they were kind of weaving back and forth very, very aggressively. So I just decided, okay, well, I'm just gonna keep pace with this Camaro for a little bit. I'm going to let the TLX behind me get in front of me and have their bout with the Camaro. I think they were more pissed off at me at that point, but they wanted to get ahead of me, so I let them get ahead of me and just went ahead and did that. So they got ahead of me, and we kind of did the cat and mouse saying for a little bit. At one point we were going well over, well, at one point we were moving rapidly down the highway. I don't know what rapidly means, but we were moving down the highway, and I just kind of gave in. They were getting to the point where it was becoming a little too aggressive. It wasn't friendly at that point anymore. Here's the Focus that I was trailing most of the morning. That's funny. They just found me in traffic on my way home, but they were getting a little too aggressive, so I decided to give them their space and let off. But later down the road, I was able to meet up with the Camaro again, and he just gave me the thumbs up. He didn't want to line up. We already had our fun, and it was really cool. It was really good. You know, I'm working on getting a GoPro or something so I can actually get some better visuals on some of these events. Something that I could actually wear, like a camera on the head or whatever, to get like a FPV kind of perspective on it would be great, because then I can look to the side and you guys can see what I'm looking at. All I have now is either the camera's looking at me or it's looking forward, and it makes it really difficult to share these experiences as I see them. Alright, so that's basically all I got, guys. I'm cutting this video in and out because I'm just hitting the horrible, horrible roads in California that just cause my camera to shake uncontrollably. So we're working on getting some better equipment. I hope you guys will stick around. I know the quality is not that great right now as my camera sucks. The things that I'm using to get these videos out are just not very good at the moment, but I've ran into some financial hardships here with the water line replacements and some other things that are just requiring the cash up front where I can't put it into the car or the channel right now. So thank you all for sticking with me through this. I hope that the videos themselves are entertaining enough for you to stick around and kind of ignore some of the quality discouragements at the moment, if that's the right terminology I'm looking for. I don't think it is. I'm brain dead from working all day, and I'm just trying to get out what I have to say. So we're going to continue now. Let's go ahead and look at the video of me opening the catch can. I want to share with you guys my first impressions and see what we actually find in there, and we'll take it from there. So after that, we're going to end the video. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching. Thank you so much for following. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at silverstang707 for more content on the car. We'll see you guys on the next one. Slowly but surely. Not too bad. I mean, it's got some in there for sure. I don't know if you can see that, but not too bad. I'd say maybe a half an ounce after about 800 miles, 1,000 miles, something. I think it's been more closer to 800 miles, but not bad at all. It's definitely doing what it's supposed to be doing, and that is catching the oil. So I'd say about a half an ounce in there after 862 miles. Good stuff. 2 thumbs up.